I firmly believe that Pop the Balloon show is doing more harm in our community than good. I just got off this young man's video and he reacted to the same Pop the Balloon that I did. And you know what his advice to men were? You gotta dress better so you can get more hoes. He was like, this is modern women. Modern women don't care about your character. Modern women only care about how you look. And the sad part is that that's true because that's what people and women are saying on Pop the Balloon. But ladies, guess what you do when you have a bunch of men focused on their looks versus what they can provide in their character? You get a bunch of sassy men. So because all y'all are focused on the wrong thing, you're producing the men that y'all say y'all hate. Men used to be judged off of what they provided, off of what type of fathers they were going to be and what type of lifestyle they provided a woman. But since y'all don't care about that no more and y'all are telling men that you don't need them and that their money and all of that stuff doesn't matter, guess what they're doing? They're spending more time on their outfits and looking pretty because they know that a lot of young women care way more about what their friends think and how many likes they get on Instagram versus what he really brings to the table. So I'm so happy I don't have a son, but I'm scared for my daughter. But if I did have a son, I would tell him to stay clear away from certain type of women. And ladies, you don't do yourself a service by focusing on what a man looks like. Should you be attracted to him? Yes. Nobody should be with anybody that they're not attracted to, but attraction should stop at a certain point to where you're focused on character, what he is, what he does, and what is he going to provide for your life. This is why fathers are so needed. So when women say, well, I don't need a father to help me raise my kids, if you can help it, please have them in their lives because a man shows a woman what a man truly brings to the table. If not, she does everything on her own and starts selecting men like men select women. The reason why a man selects a woman based on her vanity is because he gets more respect from men in the world. The way your woman looks shows other men in society how well you're doing. But if you have a good-looking man and you parading him around to women, guess what you've just done? You've created competition for yourself. So again, if this man is not a man of God, guess what these women are going to do? Because men respect marriage and relationships, women don't. You're going to have a bunch of women in his DMs trying to sleep with him and get you out your spot. Because that's how trifling a lot of women are. And I know that to be true because I see it all the time. So again, y'all can keep trying to select these men the way y'all been selecting them, and you're going to get a sassy mammy on your hands.
Yo, what's good? You already know what it is, man. I'll praise do some most Yah, and let's hop straight into it. Why women shame men for focusing on their looks, or how women shame attractive men. Now, excuse me, as you guys can see, this woman saying, oh, what happens when you just, as a woman, when you focus on a man's looks, and what happens to men when they focus on just looks? Now, you guys need to understand something. Women, they're big deceivers by nature. A woman like this will say all this and will have a Chris Brown looking dude coming to her crib. A woman will say all of this and have a Chris Brown looking dude, a Russell Wilson looking dude, a Trey Songz looking dude coming to her crib because she finds him attractive. She's focusing on his looks. You can never really fathom and listen to what these women be saying. You see, this woman is trying to preach to us something that has been out of style for the last, 5-10 years. All of this traditional and, you know what I'm saying, you pay the bills and do all this and that, it does not exist anymore. Women can make their own money. Women can make all of that stuff. Women have resources now. And so, therefore, it's going to be very difficult for a guy to try to provide for a woman in his lifetime and or I just say in this generation, and it works out successfully. You see, nowadays, it's not how it's going lately. Nowadays, women are more combative. They're not easy to control anymore. They're less submissive, and they're making their own money or getting their own resources. So all of that is BS. Now, if you notice, women have their choice to actually pick who they actually want. Back then, women couldn't necessarily pick, like my mama was telling me. You know, women couldn't necessarily pick who they really want. They need to pick who they can survive with. But a lot of times, women still want for that guy that they really wanted, and they might have ended up in a lesser financial situation, but they ended up in who they wanted with. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times back then, from what I'm hearing, and keep in mind, guys, my mama literally was born in the 50s. So her favorite term that I noticed she liked to use a lot is, I wouldn't have no ugly baby. That speaks volume. That is the ultimate hypergamous term you can ever hear in your life from a woman, is I'm not having an ugly baby. You see, this woman on this video tried to tell you something like that, but most of the time, a lot of women are thinking, I don't want to have an ugly baby. And just because that woman looks good doesn't mean that, oh, with that guy not looking so good, but with her, it'll even it out. Now, a lot of times, it can still go bad. But the thing is that men are shamed for working on their looks because it makes it seem like, oh, they'll try to shame you and say, oh, he's feminine, or oh, he's so girly and this and that, but for focusing on your looks, so they'll call you, he must be gay. You know what I'm saying? They'll try to do that because you're working on your looks. You're understanding that their primal nature, you know what I'm saying, their hypergamous nature, part of it is a gene pool. And they want a guy who got nice, clear skin. They want a good-looking, dark-skinned chocolate man, or a good dark skin, I mean, not a good dark skin, but a good brown-skinned man, a good light-skinned man, a man with nice pink lips, nice teeth, nice height, all this stuff, good genetics, good muscle genetics. They know that men are starting to catch on to this, and now they're like, nah, wait. I don't want y'all to use our nature against us. So let us lie and shame the man for trying to become a better looking man. That's why they will try to shame you for it, because their nature can't resist a man who looks like he has supreme genes. Whether that be height, whether that be his looks, anything of that nature, physical nature. They cannot resist that. Their gene pool wants to procreate with that man by default. And when you understand that, you'll realize just how important your looks are. I'm not saying this to be some looks guru, but you might as well call me a looks guru. But I'm saying this just to bring awareness of how easy women are when a man looks good to them, of how more cooperative a woman are when a man looks good to them. And guys, I'm on a busy street, busy parking lot. If y'all can hear a damn car horn in the background, just bear with me. Eventually, they're going to turn it off. And it's turned off. But they're more cooperative with men that look good, man. With a man that just appeals to their eye. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, man, all a woman is doing is shaming that man. Oh, he looks good, but he doesn't have anything going for himself, or this and that. Man, a lot of women will have something going for themselves and will literally start providing for a man who looks good. Now, am I saying I will be in that position? No, I will not. But what I'm saying is, this is what's happening in the Arkham Asylum realm. This is what's going on, guys, and y'all don't even realize it. So the thing is, man, you cannot allow people to shame you for focusing on your looks. You cannot allow a woman to shame you, because some women will even shame you like this woman is doing. That traditional stuff is gone, dog. Those women who are getting provided for were still sneaking off and cheating with a man that looked good. It's just not talked about enough. You know what I'm saying? And it's not caught on file enough, because back then you didn't have as many cameras as you do now. I guarantee you guys, if you look and you see a lot of old wife gets caught cheating, or old girlfriend gets caught cheating, a lot of times that man is walking in and it's with some good looking guy that looks so much better than him, while he's out paying the bills, trying to make sure the kids are straight, doing all of this just to get cheated on. And this is how these women operate. But it's because those guys listen to that woman like this on that clip. Listen to that woman yap and yap and yap and yap about wanting to be provided for, about how men should focus more on provision than the looks, because when you focus on the looks, oh, you're not going to get a provider and this and that. You see, that's the problem. That's the mistake. That's the nuance that needs to stop. That's what caused men to get cheated on. That's what causes men to provide and give women resources that don't even deserve it, dog. That don't even deserve it, that don't even like them in the first place. This is causing a lot of men to get with women that don't even find them attractive. You see what I'm saying? So understand, man, that looks have always been the equation. And just because a man works on his look doesn't mean he can't provide anything. Doesn't mean he's feminine or gay or anything like that. But they will try to shame a man for doing that and make people think that that's the narrative of it, but it's not. So in conclusion, guys, I'll say continue to work on your looks, man. Continue to improve. Get your body right, man. Do all that. It's your boy Underdog. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm out.